So I decided to become a physician because I was always interested in the sciences, but I think in particular I really gravitated towards the social sciences, so topics like psychology and human behavior as opposed to biochemistry or lab sciences. And I think I realized that about myself. I like working in environments where it involves people, and I like the topics where I can see direct connections to people. So I think that really got me considering healthcare. So rheumatology is an amazing field, of course, and I was initially drawn to rheumatology because I saw some really interesting cases of vasculitis in the hospital as a trainee. And these patients with vasculitis, it's a multi-organ, multi-system type of disease. And they can be really sick while they're in the hospital. Usually they are getting treated with infusion medicines, they might be on things like dialysis support, and we're working with a lot of different teams at the same time to kind of put our heads together. So these cases were really exciting, for me to learn about. But I think after the dust has settled, I found that I also really enjoyed more longitudinal care with these patients and seeing them after a lot of the acuity has kind of calmed down and answering their questions, kind of decoding for them what exactly happened in the hospital, and going through the counseling aspect. So nowadays, rheumatology really keeps you on your toes. We see anything from these really rare, exciting, life-threatening vasculitis cases to arthritis, osteoarthritis, frozen shoulder, and a lot of things where it might require more nuanced treatment plans that aren't always scary inpatient type of treatments, but simple counseling with physical therapy, discussing wellness, discussing nutrition, and I just really enjoy that about rheumatology. So I'm a big maker of things. I'm pretty hands-on, so I love working on different projects all the time. I do oil painting. I usually have several projects going on. Usually on the weekends, you'll probably find me working on one of my pieces or doing a ton of cooking. Of course, that's all after hours because I also have a young daughter, I have a dog and 2 cats. So usually during weekend time, we spend a lot of time cooking, going hiking. I love when patients feel that they are educated walking out of here and know what to expect about their disease. And I think the biggest thing is I also always make sure that they know we don't always have the answers. Sometimes they come to us and it's still very early in their disease, or the pieces don't all quite fit together. And I make sure to set the expectation that sometimes it takes a few months to years for their condition to evolve, and that I want them to trust in me that I'm gonna follow them through their course and see what happens over time. But that sometimes it takes a little bit of time for these answers to come. And so I like when patients feel comfortable in knowing that they're in good hands.